Listen to stories and appreciate idioms. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Encountering Chinese, Encountering Idioms. Today, the idiom we are going to encounter is
水深火热.
Let's break it down and read it slowly.
水深火热水深火热水深火热水
means water.
深
means deep.
火
means fire.
热
means hot.
水深火热
literally means deep water and scorching fire. Now it is metaphorically used to describe a situation where people's lives are extremely difficult or a country is facing severe disasters. The idiom
水深火热
originated from Mencius, King Hui of Liang, written by Mang Ku, during the Pre-Qin period. The original text states,
如水一深如火一热意蕴而已矣
The meaning of this phrase is that as water deepens and fire intensifies, people will inevitably turn to others for salvation. The historical anecdote behind this phrase is as follows. During the Warring States period in ancient China, there was a king named Yan Kuai who ruled the state of Yan. He implemented reforms and handed over the position of king to one of his ministers, Zixi. However, General Shibei and Yan Kuai's son, Gong Ziping, refused to submit to Zixi's rule. They led their troops to the capital city, intending to kill Zixi. Due to this internal conflict, the state of Yan fell into chaos, and the people suffered greatly as a result of the war. The neighboring kingdom, Qi, led by King Qi Xian, saw an opportunity to attack Yan while it was weakened by internal strife. King Qi Xian dispatched General Quang Zheng with 100,000 soldiers to invade Yan. Upon reaching the border of Yan, Quang Zheng discovered that the people there were in extreme distress due to the internal conflicts. They were also deeply dissatisfied with the current regime in Yan. The citizens were unwilling to resist the Qi army, and even the soldiers stationed there refused to protect the border. In an expression of their discontent with the internal strife in Yan, the citizens even left the city gates open. As a result, Quang Zheng and the Qi army easily entered the territory of Yan. Once inside Yan, the people believed that the Qi army had come to help alleviate the suffering caused by the internal conflicts. They warmly welcomed the Qi soldiers and even provided them with food and water as a gesture of gratitude. With the support of the people, the Qi army made swift progress. Within just 50 days, Quang Zheng and his troops reached the capital of Yan and occupied it. After occupying Yan, the Qi army had no intention of withdrawing. They stationed themselves in the capital, aiming to gradually assimilate Yan into the Qi kingdom. Moreover, due to the support of the people, Quang Zheng began to see himself as a hero. He no longer restrained the behavior of his soldiers, which led to Qi soldiers mistreating and seizing the possessions of the Yan citizens. Gradually, the people of Yan realized that the Qi army had not come to help end the internal conflicts but to completely eliminate Yan. This infuriated the citizens, and they rose up in rebellion against the Qi army. Aware of the discontent among the people towards his troops, King Qi Xian sought advice from the philosopher Mencius. King Qi said, "I know that you are a wise person. You should also be aware of the current situation. Some advise me to completely annex Yan and make it a part of Qi, while others suggest that I should not destroy Yan but instead help pacify the internal conflicts and maintain friendly relations. I am now in a dilemma and don't know what to do. Can you help me resolve this issue?" Upon hearing King Qi words, Mencius replied, "In my opinion, the attitude of the people is the most important factor. If the people of Yan are pleased with your annexation and become happy, then go ahead with it." In ancient times, when King Wu of Zhou destroyed the Shang dynasty and established the Zhou dynasty, it was a good example of such a situation. But if you annex Yan and the people of Yan are unhappy and resentful towards you, then you should not proceed with the annexation. The ancient King Wen of Zhou didn't immediately destroy the Shang dynasty for the same reason. Mencius continued, "At the beginning, when you sent troops into Yan, the people of Yan brought you water and food to express their gratitude and welcome because they believed that your Qi army came to help them overcome the hardships caused by internal conflicts. However, later on, you stationed your troops in the capital of Yan, and Qi soldiers frequently mistreated the people of Yan. The people will think that once their country is destroyed, their lives will be as painful as being submerged in deep water or placed in a burning furnace. They will continue to resist. Moreover, they will also hope for the arrival of armies from other countries to rescue them. By that time, they will continue to open their city gates and warmly welcome the troops from other countries. You and your Qi army will be in great danger. Therefore, I believe that now is not a good time to annex Yan." King Qi found Mencius' words very reasonable and subsequently ordered the withdrawal of the soldiers from the capital of Yan. He also supported the enthronement of Yan's prince as the new king. In this story, Mencius stated that the people would be as distressed as if submerged in deep water, or placed in a burning furnace. This is the origin of the idiom,
水深火热,
which means a situation where people's lives are extremely difficult or a country is facing severe disasters. There is another story. During the 16th to 11th century BC, the Shang dynasty, as the first true dynasty in Chinese history, ruled over the entire country. In its early stages, the Shang dynasty experienced a period of prosperity. However, things took a turn when King Zhou of Shang ascended the throne. King Zhou was not a capable ruler. He was a cruel and tyrannical emperor, ruling the country with extreme brutality. Furthermore, he established numerous harsh punishments, subjecting prisoners to immense suffering. One year, a drought struck the territories of the Shang dynasty. The farmlands lacked water for irrigation, and the people did not have enough drinking water. Before long, the fields completely dried up, and vast swaths of crops withered away. The people faced a severe shortage of food, and their lives were filled with extreme hardship. However, instead of helping the people alleviate their hunger, King Zhou increased the taxes. He squandered the tax money on extravagant indulgences. For instance, while many were starving, King Zhou bought a large amount of meat, cooked it, and hung it up like a forest of trees. He also poured copious amounts of wine into pools for bathing. The king's luxurious lifestyle only served to increase the discontent among the people, and the entire society became increasingly unstable. Faced with the onslaught of drought and the worsening conditions, the people could no longer bear it and began to resist. It was then that a beloved minister named Ji Cheng stepped forward as the first to oppose King Zhou's rule. His actions gained the support of the people. Eventually, after the efforts of 2 generations of the Ji family, the Shang dynasty was successfully overthrown, and the Zhou dynasty was established. In this story, the people suffered from hunger and hardship due to the drought. This situation can be described using the idiom
水深火热.
2 stories have been told. Next, let's review the idiom we encountered today.
水深火热. 水深火热.
Finally, let's use
水深火热.
to make a sentence.
因为长期的战争，人民生活在水深火热中。因为长期的战争，人民生活在水深火热中。
That's all for today's Encountering Idioms. If you enjoy it, please like and subscribe. See you next time.